Hey, Dr. Lurs here. Just got through one of the hardest week-long stretches in our parenting journey. The 1 year old had what we thought was a teething rash, what the doctors said was a teething rash, but daycare was insistent that it was hand, foot, and mouth because they had some hand, foot, and mouth this week. Turns out the daycare ladies were right and the doctors were wrong. So, folks, if somebody who has a Ms. or Mr. in front of their first name, like Mr. Mike or Ms. Tracy or Ms. Aaron, tells you that your kid has hand, foot, and mouth, and someone who has a doctor and a last name and an MD says they probably do not, you know, you might want to consider the fact that Mr. Mike and Ms. Tracy and Ms. Aaron and Ms. Kim and all the daycare folks might be right. If they've been in a classroom with those littles for 5 years or more, they have seen some stuff. And yeah, it tore through our entire house. But thankfully the girls have recovered. The 3 year old and the 1 year old are both better. My wife likely had exposure to it as a kid. I did not. I had never experienced anything like that before. I thankfully didn't get any of the sores, but my God, I had the worst sore throat I've had in my life. Every time I swallowed, it was like razor blades sticking at the top of my esophagus. So, long story short, listen to those daycare folks. They know what they're talking about, and sometimes maybe even more than EMDs. And I say this as somebody who is susceptible to appeal to authority bias. As a doctor of education with a doctor wife, the daycare ladies were right. That's all I got for Thursday today, here on this Tuesday. If you hear hand, foot, and mouth, keep your kids home. You do not want that smoke. Lurs out.